And now we see Haiti need help, and the only help we can give them is to take side with the colonizers against the Haitian people. We are standing with Haiti. We are standing with Haiti. So I don't know where you stand. We want to talk about America and America involvement in every other country's prerogative. If you look upon what is going on in the world, America involved in every conflict that is happening in the world today. The one we want to focus on is Haiti. Now, a lot of you might not know, but Haiti is the first black republic. Them fight for them freedom against the French and win that freedom. First black republic. And from that time until now, Haiti have been going on and going through a lot of serious problems because of the aggression that is shown to them by France and America. And this is a serious thing because up to today, as we speak, France and America is creating a lot of problems in Haiti and put it on what you call gangs. That is how they term it, you know. It's either you're a terrorist or you're a gangbanger. Now we understand when conflicts start happening in certain countries, people rise up against their own self too, because sometimes you don't even know the enemy. And what is happening in Haiti now, we see a lot of young people rising up against themselves, not knowing who is the cause of the conflict that they find themselves in. And we have to look upon it seriously because after the French lose Haiti, the Haitian people was ordered to pay reparation money to France. And it go on for years, dozens of years. Haiti has been paying reparation to France. Can you imagine that? A little country that has gone through so much devastation and so much slavery, they were asked to pay reparation for the loss of the working force of the French in Haiti. Now there's a new conflict, well, it's not new, but it is bubbling, boiling, where some youth rise up now and decide, say, the government that is installed by the French and the Americans, them don't want that government. Too much of that now, over the years. The conflicts keep going on and on. So them rising up against not only the government, but also the invaders, which is the French and the Americans. And we see there's a lot of things happening now where even Jamaica is getting involved with it, where you have people call themselves refugees who's coming to Jamaica, that is turned back at the borders in St. Thomas and Portland without any due diligence to find out what is them status and all these things. Because Jamaica is taking the side of America as usual. And we here don't understand what it is to be an Asian right now in Haiti and how devastating it is for these conflicts to rise up every minute, every hour, to the point now where the president or the prime minister want to go back to Haiti, but him can't go back. Because I know the problems I'm going to face if him go to Haiti. And the youth them is adamant against all outside forces coming into Haiti to claim that they want to do this and want to do that. Because remember the last time the French and the UN forces got there, cholera was on the rise. Cholera was on the rise in Haiti. And the people them have been no better off since these turmoils taking place. Because the youth them decide, say, no more, we don't want no more. We have had enough dictators installed by America. And we have had enough intervention installed by America and France. So now it's reached a bubbling point. And we're selling to Jamaican government, say, don't get involved in that, you know. because we know say Haiti is the ones that help us to liberate ourselves from colonialism and slavery. Remember Bookman, for those of you who don't know, Bookman is that man who left Jamaica and got to Haiti and helped to liberate the people them from that colonialism that was taking place. And now we see Haiti need help, and the only help we can give them is to take side with the colonizers against the Haitian people. We are standing with Haiti. We are standing with Haiti. So I don't know where you stand.
The informative information presented in this video is motivational and is positively aimed at inspiring, educating and entertaining the viewers with the cutting edge of critical reasoning. If you enjoy the contents on the Black Radar YouTube channel, please consider subscribing to show your support.